on a day like this, super bright, you can see how bright it is. In this harsh sunlight, it's important to have an ND filter, but just a normal one, you can sometimes get those X patterns, so you have to go for the either 2 to 5 stop or 6 to 9 stop. But then the problem is, if you want to switch between the two, you have to unscrew and screw the other one back on again if you want to keep changing them. But folks over at Freewell have come up with an amazing solution, and it's a lifesaver, time saver, everything saver, basically. It's ingenious. I have been super excited to finally reveal this video, and here it is. I can't tell you, I've had these over a month now and I've just been dying to share it with you because it's just so innovative and such a great tool. It's a time saver. I know you're going to love this and you're going to be asking me about it, so finally here's the video, I can share it with you. So they've designed a filter system that's magnetic and variable. It's actually the world's first magnetic VND filter system. I mean, look at this. So that's the 2 to 5 stop. Then if I want to switch to the 6 to 9 stop, I just pop that on, and now I've got even more VND. Look at that, quick as that. Now there have been magnetic filters before, but not variable. So this is what sets this apart. So just to make you aware, Freewell did send me the full filter system pack for this video, but they've not paid me to say anything and they've not told me to say anything. So all of the opinions and the feedback in this video are 100% honest and my own, based on the tests that I did myself. Massive thanks to Freewell for sending these over. They're absolutely amazing, and they will be in my camera bag from now on. So thank you very much. And I'll leave a link in the description so you can check them out for yourself. They've got a variety of different options to suit whichever fits you best. So with the full filter system, you will receive this case, and if you know me, you know that I love a dedicated case. It's got a nice hard shell, so it's going to keep your filters nice and protected. It's got a zip, but then it's got dividers inside. So you can keep all the various different components in each one of these dividers, and it keeps them nice and safe and scratch free. You get the magnetic thread mount, which is the main bit of this whole unit. This is what you thread onto your lens, which is magnetized, so then all the adapters and different filters that you put on clip straight onto that with no fuss. So this is the magic behind the whole thing. And this is also what allows the VND filters to spin round. Then you've got two different bases. You've got a VND base, which is 1 stop. Then you've also got a mist filter VND base, which is also 1 stop. And this is what it does. You get that nice mist effect, and that is my favorite. I'm going to be talking about that a little bit later on. You also get the 2 to 5 stop VND, as well as the 6 to 9 stop VND. But it doesn't just stop there, because if you flip this round, it becomes a CPL filter. So you've got the best of both. I can't believe what they've done. It's genius. And this cool Freewell lens cap, look at that. So that just snaps straight on there and keeps your filters safe and protected while they're in your bag, or not in your bag. This is what reminds me of the 10+ year age gap between me and Morgan. Because when I'm going downhill on a one wheel, I'm extra careful, and he's blasting it about... Whoa! And he's blasting it about 60 miles an hour in front. So yeah, when you get older, you start to care a little bit more about the dangerous things.
Quarry.
Whoa, look at that.
Amazing how different colour looks. Like, why is it so blue?
Yeah.
Is that a stupid question? Am I going to get shouted at in the comments for not knowing why Quarry water is blue?
I'm wondering though if we can go a bit further around and maybe see this from a different view.
I was thinking the same thing.
Let's give it a go.
Should we go?
Yeah, let's go.
Isn't that what they jumped into? Let's get back on the wheels.
So we couldn't find a better entrance for the quarry, so we haven't got any good shots of that, unfortunately. But we have returned to one of my favourite spots, this bridge. Just look how cool this looks. And they look great. The colours are really nice and natural. There was no drastic colour shifts. It just looked really nice. So I was super happy with them, because sometimes when you get things like this, it can be too good to be true. But I really liked how it maintained the natural colour from the cameras. So I'm super pleased about that. It means that I've got no worries when using this wherever I am and whatever I'm filming. So really happy about that. When I was using the 6:9 filter on the 15mm lens, it was absolutely fine, no vignette whatsoever. However, when I was using the 2:5 stop on the 15mm, at 5 stops you can see a bit of vignette, although it's not really a vignette, because it's more of like a pattern like this, like a line on two of the corners, which is a bit bizarre. But I would just recommend going for the 6 stops if you want to use 15mm, or just zooming in slightly if you need the 5 stop. It's very difficult to avoid any sort of vignetting in the corners on such a wide angle lens. No surprises. It's not a bad thing, because it's pretty normal. And again, with the 6 stop ND, there's a workaround, so all is not lost anyway. And obviously when you zoom in to 35mm, you don't get any issues, it's absolutely fine. So yeah, great. So the filters come in different sizes to suit whichever lenses you've got. So double check on the website to make sure they've got your filter thread size. But if they don't have your size, you can also just purchase the step up rings or step down rings to make sure it fits. If you've already got one of the magnetic filters from Freewell, you can actually still use those on this mount. So all is not lost if you already own some and you're wondering if you can use them or not. Well, you can. So as I mentioned earlier, it comes with a mist base, and a mist filter is one of my favourite filter effects ever. I just love the look of it. It's like a retro, nice, soft look, and I love what it does to lights, like this one for example. Look, you get that nice soft glow around the light, and it also smooths skin a little bit. Look at that, look at the difference. I know it's a little bit darker because this is a 1-stop ND as well. And it looks really nice. It's quite a fairly strong mist, as you can see. There's quite a big glow around the lights, but I quite like that. I like a strong glow. But what's great is the fact that normally if you want to use a mist filter outside, you have to screw on an ND filter over the top of your mist filter, or vice versa. Whereas this, all you do is swap the normal base filter out for the mist filter base, and then you're away. So you don't have to screw on an extra mist filter or whatever it is. You just pop this in and away you go. And also with that, I'm guessing that you'll be able to add different filter effects in the future. So if they've got a mist base that's fairly strong, they're probably going to be able to bring out softer ones, different types of effects as well. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they come out with next. Whoa! So I love the glass that they use with Freewell. You always get that nice red colour. Look how cool that is. It looks awesome. But they've got 18 layers. They're multi-coated, and they are waterproof, dustproof, oil-proof and scratch resistant as well. As you can see from this clip here, there was dust and grit and stones flicking up all over the place, and they were hitting the lens, and there's no scratches on these whatsoever. You can see that here. I mean, all you can see at the moment is the reflection, but yeah, nothing. So absolutely fine. It was a good test, to be honest. So why do you need, or why would anybody have a magnetic lens system? The main benefit is the speed. It's so much quicker just to be able to do this than have to unscrew and screw different filters on all the time. I can't tell you how good that is, especially when you've got limited time on a shoot, or like when we were filming, it was a really hot day. You're trying to get the shots as quick as possible, and the last thing you want to do is be faffing around, screwing and unscrewing things all the time. So that is a huge benefit of these. There's no loss in quality, so you're not sacrificing anything. The only thing that I would change about this is the lens cap. So you put the lens cap on. If you want to take it off, what happens is, because the magnets are so strong, you end up taking off the actual filter itself sometimes. So you have to grasp the filter that you've got on and then pull the lens cap off. But then sometimes your VND will twist. So you've just got to be careful there. But that's, you know, there's worse things in life than that. Just a little bit of care to take the lens cap off is all you need, but still it's quicker than not having, see what I mean? It's so strong. I mean, luckily they've got these little grips on the side so you can hold the filter by those, and obviously it's easier when you've got the lens on as well, but still. Yeah.
I love days like this. Midweek, testing some gear, doing a bit of filming. Morgan's testing something over there in his Jeep. He'll hate that I've called it a Jeep, but it is a beast. Anyway, there he is, look. Super fun, great weather. Can't get better than this.
Oh!
You alright?
No, I've just hurt my funny bone. And it weren't funny. On ladder.
You know what's ironic is, and I was going to ask you what your favourite feature is of the thing. So Morgan's just got his new car, and he's just fitted this ladder to it.
Now, I don't have a roof rack yet, but I can still get on top of the car. I'm a bit wobbly because it's scary. This car has a panoramic sunroof, so if I slip at all and...
He's safe though, because the fire brigade are behind just in case he does fall off.
Don't worry, this was all planned. Oh, the fridge. Oh, yeah. I've already done, look. Mate, there's so many good things about this car. Yeah, in the centre console I've got the fridge. Days like this is really when you need like a drink and it's empty.
But when the R6 and the R5 overheat, you can stick it in there.
Exactly. And my R5 is just overheated, so we're waiting for that to cool down.
Got to give it some time. Bet you can't top this. Look at this, what I've got. Favourite...
The wheel's going! No!
Favourite feature of my car, look at this. When you open the door, you know, if you're in a car park or anything, you don't want to like ding anybody's door. Look what happens. This little thing comes out. Look how cool that is.
Whoa.
It's a little rubber thing, and when you close it, it automatically goes in.
Wait, so let's just see that again. What? That's actually very good.
That is, isn't it?
I like that.
What do you think? So now I can smash into anybody's car.
That's exactly why I parked this far away from him.
We could give it a test. Cool, isn't it?
I'm so worried that it's just going to get trapped.
Yeah. It's awesome that like the speed of it changes depending on how fast or slow you move the door. Cool, eh?
That's pretty good. I like that.
Unfortunately, I don't have a fridge or a ladder, but I don't have to. I could just jump on top of mine. So having ND filters definitely helps when filming on bright days like this. But what they don't help with is this.
Just take a look at this. The problem with wearing a hat when it's sunny.
You look like.
Do I look like?
You know you look like. You look like Hanson. All three of them.
Me. I thought you was going to say something like Richard from Bottom.
Oh.
Have you not seen that?
Yeah.
Richard with great long hair. A very sweaty, greasy guy.
Oh, amazing.